Hey guys, this is Jonty. I'm back with a new video. And I want to talk about Uncharted 4, The Lost Legacy. It's a new title that is coming up on the 22nd. It was supposed to be just an add-on for the game, but now it seems that it's a new game in its own right. It's got the returning characters like Chloe Fraser and Nadine Ross, and Nathan Drake doesn't feature in the game at all, which is very surprising to see because it's Uncharted and we don't really have Nathan Drake. So this goes to show as well that maybe Naughty Dog is trying to, introduce something new in the game apart from Nathan Drake so that they can just continue the legacy into new heroes as well, because if you just keep on saying Nathan Drake all the time, maybe then the game will end or the title will end with Nathan Drake as well. But this is a good thing to see that they're trying to bring in new characters or old characters into a new game so that they can just continue the legacy as well. That's probably the reason why it's called The Lost Legacy as well. So there are a few reviews out already for the game, and just to let you guys know, it's around like $40 the price if you want to get the game right now, pre-order it and play it on 22nd. So according to GameSpot, what they say is that the Lost Legacy doesn't signify a new era for Uncharted so much as it presents an opportunity to show the series from a new perspective, from which Chloe and AI-controlled Nadine are perfectly capable. With the new playable treasure hunter comes new settings. So this is exactly what I was trying to say as well, that even though we don't really have Nathan Drake, but still, it gives us a new picture of the game as well. So according to IGN, what they say is that Uncharted The Lost Legacy succeeds on the strengths of its protagonist's writing and phenomenal deception of India's jungles and ruins. Being in the company of Chloe and Nadine keeps its overly familiar action sequences and disappointingly empty open world era interesting. So I don't know what they're trying to say here. IGN is always very diplomatic about the whatever reviews they're trying to give, but the point system there says that they're giving it a 7.5 out of 10. So I guess they don't really like the game a lot, but still recommend the game so that we can play that. So according to Polygon, they rate it as 8.5. What they say is that I went into Uncharted The Lost Legacy expecting a light stand-alone adventure, but it turns out to serve a much greater purpose. Despite the new protagonist, the game serves as a celebration of everything the Uncharted series has come to represent for a decade of mostly strong releases from Naughty Dog. So again, it's what they're trying to say is that it's the same gameplay, new story, so go ahead and play it. that's the main summary of what they say. So You're a Gamer, they just recommend the game to everybody. You can play that. What they say is perhaps it is unfair to expect more of a glorified expansion pack, but it was Naughty Dog that raised our expectations were the excellent Left Behind add-on for The Last of Us. It seems as though with its changing of the guard, I don't know what they're trying to say. Anyway, let's read the next paragraph. Many won't mind that and will point reasonably to the sheer unflagging quality and effortlessness of this action ROM. Well, it's just playing with words. They don't really know what they're saying, I guess. So trusted reviews, what they say is it might be shorter as reflected in the price, but The Lost Legacy is a great Uncharted and a dazzling example of a studio at the top of its game. To be honest, I wouldn't have believed that Chloe and Nadine could make such a fantastic, sympathetic protagonist, or that Naughty Dog could stretch the formula out of another 10 hours. Yet it has. So the thing that they tell us is that the story lineup is going to be around like 10 hours long. It's not that long, it's not that long, which is what they're trying to say. So the last review that we have right now is from The Guardian. They give it 4 out of 5. What they say is, though The Lost Legacy boasts beautiful new environments to explore and for Chloe to take collectible photos of on her smartphone, the journey through them feels very familiar. The only thing that's truly fresh about this game is the protagonist, but they're a promising pair, and those who don't mind a formulaic whatever sequel should take the chance to get to know them. Well, looking at all the reviews, one thing I can say is that nobody's really clear about the game. Nobody's saying that it's great, just get it and die for it. Everybody's just talking about new protagonists. Yeah, it's a Naughty Dog game and they've twisted it around and made it look good. So what I'm trying to say here is, or what I get from this is that they have already a good mechanic of the game. they've made a lot of games, and they know how to make games, how to make missions, how to make stories come through. But people are not really crazy about it. Everybody who's reviewing it, he's saying it's good, it's like 10 hours, go for it. But he's not really crazy about it. It's not like the AAA title that we die for. So I guess that's it. It's just another flick. You just play it, you bust out your $40 for 10 hours of gameplay, and after that you're done, you forget the game, and then you're waiting for the next game. So I guess this is it. So now you decide if you want to get the game or not. I'm not totally sure if I'm gonna get it or not, because I'm not too sure if we can just get it as a standalone or we have to purchase the actual game as well. So I'll check that out. Maybe I'll check the gameplay first and then I'll try to get it. Otherwise, I'll just pass on it. So with that, Joan T, I'm signing out. You let me know in the comment section if you would like to play this, or if you want me to play this or not. So thank you for listening. Have a nice day.